Hi everyone, I'm Max and I was inspired to make a multi-part video series about bullying. I started this channel to make a difference, and since I've been seeing a lot of these stories about people being bullied, this is my contribution to try and help. Yesterday I posted the first video, and here is the second. Enjoy. How has bullying changed for you over the years?
I think it made him stronger. Because now when people call him, short or something.
Oh, I'm in their face.
Oh, he is in their face.
Yeah.
I certainly don't pass notes anymore.
Well, the good thing is I don't get slapped anymore unless, I ask for it because, I'm kind of into that.
Actually, I haven't had any because I was so scared that time. I talked to my parents and they put me in a private school.
I mean, I don't really feel bullied per se, but I do feel judged. When I first moved here from Ohio, my ways were a little different, perhaps a little more conservative, and people wouldn't necessarily say things to me and criticize me, but I could see it in their eyes. I've adjusted. I've learned to be kind of a chameleon, and depending on where I find myself, I have to, adjust the way I speak and behave, and I'm pretty good at that, I think.
Now I don't get picked on as much just as an individual. It's more ignorant comments about being deaf, people not understanding what deaf means, not knowing how to communicate with me, that kind of stuff. So I get a lot of comments like, how do you function? How can you be deaf if you're talking? What are you, deaf or something? Your life must suck. Just bullying is a little different. It's more people not understanding my disability now.
I have grown a lot as a person, thank goodness. I have unfortunately been a bully. I've experienced bullying, and I've helped a friend out who was being bullied. So I think that bullying is not good. No one should bully, ever. Elsie, did you hear that? No bullying.
It was kind of always the same sort of thing. People, making up stories, playing pranks on me. They would tell me a celebrity was coming to school or give me the wrong address for a party. They would ask me why I was so gullible, but I want to believe them because someday they're going to be right, and I'm going to be glad I believed them.
I don't feel like I am bullied much these days because when you are in touch with other worlds, people tend to steer clear. Sometimes I see a look, and I can tell people are judging me, or maybe they don't believe me, but that's their loss.
For me, I'm a dad now, so I look at it differently. I have a different perspective. I'm always concerned about Max, and I'm so proud of him that he's doing this video. I couldn't be more proud as a father. I wish I had his courage when I was his age.
That's true. That's completely true. Yeah, I feel like when I was bullied in school, I never turned it into anything productive, really. I mean, I got into sports, and that helped me, but I was never able to really do something to help change the climate, and I feel like Max is really doing that. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Some of us are trying to work here.
When I was with my mom, she and I were pretty tight. I mean, I had friends, but she wanted to spend as much time as she could with me before she passed. After she died, I had a lot of anger, and my dad put me in sports, and all of my focus kind of went into that. Are you still being bullied today?
No way. I don't put up with any of that bullcrap. No way. My favorite saying is, I'm little, but I'm lethal.
And that's true.
No, I'm a grown-up. I don't bully. Is somebody saying I'm a bully?
No, are you?
No, man. I went to the Navy. I took some boxing. We had, basic training, learn how to fight. So I don't let nobody put their hands on me. I don't let people disrespect me. I take care of myself. I'm a man.
Your subscribers, most of them, I'm sure, are wonderful people and very supportive, but some of them I know have not left such nice comments about some of the things that I've said, some of the things that I feel and value. I would consider that that's bullying. Just because I don't share their values and I don't have the same point of view on certain things, I still should be able to speak my truth, and not be judged or harassed.
I have a few people at school that still don't understand me. And so there's a lot of rumors about me, but I think it's more because they're jealous. So I try to just build myself up and trust in myself and ignore all that negative stuff.
I don't get bullied like I did when I was younger, but some people will look at me a little funny when I walk by because I have a very unusual sense of style. One that's pretty amazing if you ask me. But I just own it now, so I don't let them bother me.
No, not anymore. I did have a coworker who, well, he just didn't get me. He made fun of the books I read. He made fun of the diets I tried. He made fun of the stuff I talked about. But, you know, it just made him seem mean, and I don't think the rest of the office really liked him.
I don't get bullied much myself, as I said, but I do get some clients. Like Caroline is one of my most devoted clients, and she has experienced some issues with bullying. So I give her advice, and I also give her general just life advice. Like one time I had a dream that she would find some treasure, and I told her about this, and she said she knew just what I meant, and it made her very happy. So when people come to me, I help their problems, and I think that helps their self-esteem.
Well, I'm working out now. Eric and I don't hang out in the same crowd anymore. I got a girlfriend.
Bullies exist no matter what stage of life you're at. I can say that we have been like stared at on the street, kind of weird, when we're walking and holding hands. Some people will even like call us out or like snicker, and that's just kind of something you ignore.
It's weird, right? You forget.
Get out of my way, lady.
Well, there you go.
I'm bullied by my employee, Elsie.
That's easy to handle, honestly. You know.
Because I'm the boss.
Other than Eric? No, not really. Though I do get some weird looks from the adults who know my dad is gay. My classmates are pretty much all right with it. There are a few who aren't, but the ones who aren't I usually don't hang out with. And that concludes the second video of my bullying series. Thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow I will post the third, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you later. Bye.